Hello. Welcome to episode 2 of Dog Walk Rambles. Today is 22nd February 2024, and I'm your host, Lepidoptera, using they, them pronouns. Car. Today's fun fact is that obsidian isn't actually a rock. It's volcanic glass. It's very, very fragile, which makes Minecraft unrealistic, but how surprising is that even? It's very fragile, but it's really fucking sharp, and they make specialty scalpels out of it, which are also really expensive, but from what I hear, they're every, surgeon's dream. Умоните, пожалуйста. Uma, my dog. She's trained to not pull on the leash, but she still does. Also, okay. So, yesterday when uploading the video of yesterday's episode, I discovered several things. One, I don't need to stop talking when a car passes by. Oh, there are people. 1 second. Успокойся. Okay. My dog is extra friendly.
Mine too. She's only a pup.
Mine's like 9.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you're full in here.
Yeah.
There you
Okay.
go.
Oh, I'm just gonna. Yeah. Uma.
Reese, come
Luigi, come here. You too. Eat. Alright, so that was a person with a dog. The dog's name is apparently Reese. I don't know how to talk to people. She was like, oh, my dog's just a pup. And I'm like, yeah, mine's not, because that's what you do. But no, that must be the... I know, I'm stressing. This is what I do. I say something, then I go, whoa, what if I said the wrong thing? 90 out of 100 times I did say the wrong thing. Why did I say 90 out of 100? Could have just said 9 out of 10. That's the exact same percentage. Whatever. 90 out of 100 times I did say the wrong thing, and it's weird. I stress about it. Okay, that weird events about my social anxiety over. What was I talking about? Alright. From what I hear on Tumblr and just in general, those obsidian scalpels very fucking expensive, and everybody who uses scalpels in their day-to-day life would want one. Which is fucking cool in my opinion. Cause I'm constantly glancing behind myself to see if somebody's walking in the same direction as me and hearing me ramble, because, I don't really care, but also I do, and sighs dramatically. I should get over this. Do whatever the fuck I want, but don't want to bother people. Alright, I think I was talking about... Right, so I listened to the episode yesterday while I was uploading it. Yesterday is episode 1. And several things. One, I don't need to stop talking when cars pass by, which is fucking great. I may sometimes just stop and say car, though, because cars are evil, and there are 3 of them approaching right now. Second of all, the light quality gets really bad on the way back down the mountain, apparently, which is shit. My apologies for that. I'll try to make it better, I guess. I'm gonna try to hold my phone closer to my mouth the entire time, because sometimes it drifts away and then bring it back, and then the audio quality gets better, but then it happens again. So apologies to hear me breathing more. Just a reminder, I am going up the mountain, and I'm far from the most physically active person. Fuck, I hate physical activity, except for walking sometimes. Most of the time. Such a travesty to live on a mountain. Ugh. Today we wonder, will my dog eat grass? We're at the designated dog eats grass stop right now. She stopped, but she's not eating grass yet. Oh, she's moving on. Oh no, she is eating grass. Thought we were going to have a no grass moment trademark. I am really tired today. Today's been a wild ride in a weird way. I had a math test and I had a physics test and I got 22 out of 23 on the physics test. Woo! had 4 quizzes and tests in physics so far, and I've gotten like 1 point away from full marks on each one of them, each and every single one of them, except for one of them, so it's not each and every single one of them. On 3/4 of them, on the last one I did get perfect marks, but I'm always so close. I forget the stupidest things, and it's annoying. It really is. Did I just step in something? No, if I did, my boot was just starting to stick to the ground, and I hate it. Just wipe it in the grass. Boop, boop. It's slightly better now. Alright, so besides the test, what else have I done today? Oh, today was the 7th episode of the Magnus Protocol. Which was fucking batshit crazy. Because I'm gonna need to put a spoiler warning for MagP7. Okay, so for future notice, I say MagP or to MagP or I don't know, whatever the hell other acronym I come up with. Probably MagP most of the time. Or maybe TMP. But that's really unlikely because that's a Star Trek acronym. I'm not even a Star Trek fan, but I'm on Tumblr. On Tumblr, we respect other fandoms, like acronym tags. So that's why on Tumblr, the Magnus Protocol's tag is a TMagP instead of TMP. My good friend, Natalie. Actually, I'm sorry if I shouldn't be mentioning your name. Fuck, I should ask you that. I don't even know you're listening. Whatever. So my good friend, I call her Chimera. I'll call her Chimera, right? She thinks that a better acronym for Magnus Protocol would be TMAP, TMAP, which valid, I guess, but I think TMAGP sounds better because there's a G in there. TMAGP. I think it sounds silly. Go from a G to a P is whack. Gup, gup. The G and the K sound almost exactly the same, except G, P, no, G, K. They're the exact same, except G is unaspirated and K is aspirated, which means the puffy breath comes out of your mouth when you say it. It's like, try it now. G, K, G, K. Yeah. Same with T and D, I think. T is the aspirated one, D is the unaspirated one. And there's Antibia. What's the last one? Not the last one, the third one that I know. There's I don't know. It slips my mind right now. I only really know these because I was trying to learn Nave. Then I kind of gave up because I got distracted. But I do remember the funky pop sounds. And all of those only go on the aspirated versions. Like there's k and the t, but with like an X afterward. Like skang. That's more on in Nave. I think. Probably pronounced it wrong. It's skang or something like that. It's like a pop K. I don't know. I think I'm overcomplicating it. It's S-K-X-A-W-N-G. That much I know. Moron and Nave. If you want to ever call somebody Moron and Nave, call them with that. They probably didn't need me to tell you that. If you've seen the Avatar movies, then you probably already know that word because they call it each other a lot. Well, not a lot, but it's one of the most commonly occurring Nave words. Whatever. I think it's one of the only ones they don't translate, especially in the first movie. I just kind of assume people learn it. Well, I kind of did. Why was I talking about aspirated and unaspirated, like, consonants in the first place? I don't fucking remember, mate. I think I was saying... Oh, right, I was talking about the Magnus Protocol. Alright, today's episode was whack. Today's episode was the 7th one for anybody who's listening from the future. And I forget what it was called. Oh, it was Give and Take, like that one Poor Man's Poison song. And in it, there was fucking Hell Point Center. No, Hilltop Center, which is weird because, okay, so in the Magnus Archives, which is the Magnus Protocol is a sequel to the Magnus Archives, although it's more of an indirect sequel because it's set within the same, like, it's not even a setting, but it's connected in a way. It's like a sequel. You know, imagine a sequel. Like we have, imagine like the original piece of media being a block, straight in the center. Prequels go behind it, and sequels go after it. Magpie, like would be, imagine TMA in the center as the original. Magpie would be in front, but to the bit to the right. So it's a sequel, but it's a bit to the right or to the left, if that's your preference. A bit to the side, but still a sequel. The Magnus Archives is a podcast distributed by Rusty Quill under Share Like 4.0 international license. Yeah, I scuffed that up. Magnus Archives is a horror podcast that I fucking adore. I love horror podcasts, especially Malevolent. Malevolent and Magnus Archives, and now Magnus Protocol are the only ones I've really heard. Listen to, I mean. But they're both great, and I really want to write my own horror podcast. I don't have a name for it, but I have the characters so planned out. It's gonna be great if I do actually manage to do it. The protagonist is called Pale Root. They have mothlings. They're really cool, and they get fucked up, as happens to the protagonists. What's the point of writing a story and having main characters if you don't fuck them up and traumatize them massively, right? Might be just my fanfiction author mentality speaking. So Pale Root is the protagonist. But then we also have a side character who's more like a secondary protagonist at this point because I love them so much. Their name is Vikes. Что ты, брось, фу, что только что съела, блин, фу, пошли. My dog just ate something she found outside the road. What the fuck? If she dies, it's not my fault. Let me put this on record. If she dies, it's not my fault. I tried to stop her. Okay? Okay, glad we got that Glad we got that cleared up. Alright. Secondary protagonist is Vikes. Their name is spelled V-I-X. You speak pronounced Vicks, but apparently that's a hand cream brand. So so my friend was like, that's weird. And I was like, okay, Vikes it is. Sounds cooler anyway. There's a person approaching. There are a lot more people out here than there were yesterday. Don't know what's up. Let's see if they're gonna cross. No, they're not. Wonderful. Okay. Can all relax. Oh, I think it's the same person. Yeah, it's the same person. It's the same dog. Wonderful. Was she? Yeah. I love Vikes. They're definitely not based off a Minecraft YouTuber. Definitely. I'm lying. Only vaguely. Their original concept was based off Minecraft YouTuber, but they've evolved so much from that. Uma. Rhythm. Don't know why I said that rhythm like straight into the fucking microphone. That was directed at my dog. I need to remember how Vikes speaks. I have the voices for them both. I'm gonna hopefully voice both Pale Root and Vikes. But I think Vikes speaks a little something like this. I think. I'm really not sure. They have a British accent for some reason. A really bad one. It's kind of like up there, but also in British accent. And I think Pale Root speaks like somewhat like this. I think this is called vocal fry. I think it sounds really cool. It's really fun to do, at least. I don't know if it sounds bad, but I guess we'll find out because I haven't actually recorded this yet. But we're listening through. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Speaking as Vikes is really fun though, because it's so silly. Ha ha ha. Oh god, this must sound insane to any of you who don't have context. Most of you probably don't. I'm literally speaking to nobody, but like, oh god, if I actually ever make this podcast, and like the one I'm talking about, not the one I'm recording right now, and then people discover this podcast, the Dog Walk Rambles podcast, and they'll go, what the fuck? These original versions of the characters were insane. What was Lepidoptera up to? I'll be like cackles and it'll be something. I have a tendency to like imagine scenarios of the future. Like this is me thinking that if I do make the podcast with Pale Root and Vikes, which I don't have a name for yet, and it's gonna get like maybe relatively popular, and it'll have at least somewhat like people will know it, kind of, and listen to it, and they'll talk about it maybe, but like statistically that's unlikely to happen. But I still like get carried away imagining it because like fuck, it'd be so cool, man, wouldn't it? But I'm really unsure. And it's unlikely that it will, but I'm still gonna assume that it does happen because I must make preparations after all, right? Like, I am sure as fucking hell not gonna let anybody discover my private Tumblr. Like, whether it be whether the people hypothetical people discovering it would be fans of my hypothetical podcast, where it's also hypothetical because I do have this now, but nobody's listening to it. So whether it be hypothetical fans of either this podcast or my hypothetical future podcast, or hypothetical fans of my hypothetical future streamer self. Then again, I don't actually care if people discover my private Tumblr because I think that'd be silly because all they see is shit posts about Minecraft YouTubers. Oh, by the way, we're beside the soccer field again, so if you hear music, that's because that's the soccer field people. They look like adults today again, I think. Yep. Slightly younger adults than yesterday, maybe. Or teenagers. Teenagers, that's who they are. I have glasses, by the way, so, my vision's shit even with them on. But yeah, those are definitely teenagers. Teenagers and middle schoolers. I don't know, people look the same to me. Mind that I'm partially partially face blind, kind of. I said that yesterday, didn't I? Oh, and I like re-listening to these episodes. Well, this is what I did yesterday. At least this is only the second episode. Oh, there's dog. I think that's dog. I just kind of sit there and play Minecraft Championship while re-listening, and I try to note down the main topics. So let's do that. Right, we're gonna be passing by some people soon, so I'll probably be quiet for a bit. I think they're turning off. I have a rock stuck in my shoe. Not anymore. Scraping my foot against the asphalt helped. Oh, I mentioned yesterday that Russian also has the word asphalt, like English does, but didn't actually say it in Russian, so it's asphalt. So quick correction to yesterday. Speaking of corrections, yesterday I was talking about dvorец, dvorniki. It's actually dvoryanin, I was meaning to say, which means nobleman. Not dvornik, which means street cleaner, or dvorец, which means palace / castle. Palace is a French word. It comes from palais. I still don't know the difference between a palace and a castle, but I know very much that palace is a French word. Okay, we're almost past the people now, I think. They went off to like a little side road thing where there's going to be a parking lot in the future. Fuck, I hope they don't hear. I need to get over this. If people hear me, I don't care. I don't care if people hear me. Okay, we're good. Palais is very, I mean, palace is a French word, coming from palais. Castle sounds like an old English word, actually. It definitely sounds like a thoroughly English word. Like, this word will be in English, but I could be very wrong. Uma. Пошли уже. Right, I love my characters, like my original characters. I love them so much. I really fucking hope I end up writing that podcast, cause like, I really want people, like, Vikes and payloads to be like, actually used in things. Like, they're used in my mind, but that's somehow different. It's like the difference between having a thick idea and then actually writing it out. my ban on talking about fanfiction is over. This is not the first episode anymore. I can talk about fanfiction as much as I want. I'm only not talking about fanfiction right now because well, the only thing about fanfiction I'd be talking about right now would be the Allium duo fic. Okay, so breaking news, guys. I'm a Dream SMP fan. How surprising is that? I've already mentioned Minecraft YouTubers a billion times. I'm also a Hermitcraft fan. So when you hear me mention Minecraft YouTubers, it's more likely about Hermitcraft because that's my main interest right now. But 40-60 chance of it being about Dream SMP 2. Actually more like 35-65 at this point. Is like at this current point. This very point in time because I am writing an Allium duo fic. Allium duo is Tommy and Rambu Beloved, actually. Yeah. Rambu Beloved. No, his name's just Rambu. But oh, I'm about to go on one of my favorite rants of all time. Okay. Minecraft YouTuber fanfiction is fascinating, and do not let anybody tell you otherwise. It's literally my favorite thing in the entire world because the world building for Minecraft YouTuber fanfiction is oddly standardized. Like nobody ever agreed on it, but a lot of people don't have like people need to use last names for fanfiction sometimes because they need to have a full name to call characters. Tommy's is usually Tommy and then Init is his last name, or I've seen Ines, or I've seen a lot. Phil's in Minecraft is usually Philza, and then Minecraft is his last name, but sometimes I've seen Phil Za as his last name. Tubbo is usually Tubbo underscore is his last name, but sometimes I've seen that Tubbo is a nickname and tuberculosis is its actual name, so tuberculosis underscore. It's beautiful. Rambu is usually Rambu Beloved as his last name. Technoblade is usually Techno then Blade is last name, but then if we're talking, Wilbur is obviously Wilbur Soot his last name, but if we're talking about SBI, then they all kind of share the last name of Minecraft sometimes, or Craft, or, yeah. Think about this way too much. Alright, so I said Rambu Beloved on instinct back there. And so world build, I'm trying to say the whole world building rant for like another time, like probably tomorrow, because I about 3/4 of the way done. The last fourth is not enough time to talk about this because I love this so much. So yeah, I like Minecraft YouTubers, and I don't care if people find my Tumblr account because I post shit ton about Minecraft YouTubers out there. Mostly read blog stuff. Oh, I watched Evangelion the other day, like the entirety of Evangelion in one day. Still haven't seen the remake movies, but I don't care. I'll watch them later. I'm thinking too hard about Hermitcraft right now. Actually, I'm thinking too hard about Allium Duo, because I wrote an Allium Duo fic, which are Tommy in it and Rambu. It was an Ink's major character death fic. If you're like, what the fuck, Minecraft YouTuber fanfiction? Let me tell you, it's about fictionalized versions of the characters, not like actually about the people themselves. That's RPF, real person fiction. It's completely separate. I know it probably sounds fucking weird to the uninitiated, but trust me on this source. Trust me, bro. I've been the fandom for 4 or 5 years. I know what I'm talking about. Fuck, I've been into MCOT a long time. It's actually 4 years, not 5 yet. Right, so I wrote that fic a long time ago, like 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah, 4 months ago. 3 months ago. No, wait, yeah, 3 months ago. It was November 14th. Рядом. Oh, there's something else approaching. And there's a dog. From another person. Like a spy. Oh, reporting, there's a dog. Рядом. Успокойся. Hi. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Uspokójся. Ума. Сидеть. Что ты лаешь? Что ты лаешь? Ума. Что ты лаешь? Пошли. She's not allowed to bark at people, but she still does, and it's annoying. I need to reprimand her, but never really does anything. And we had her trained like really good when she was a pup, but then she kind of forgot all of it, and my parents are reinforcing the let the dog eat from the table thing, and like, fuck man, that's gross. Like she's fine just off in her corner by herself. Indulging in her puppy dog eyes is a bad idea. What the fuck are they doing? And if it sounds inhumane, it's not. We treat her really well. Just shouldn't be able to eat from the table because that's where our food is. And it's like, do you know how disconcerting it is to be eating and then you have some just like full-blown staring at you? I don't like it. This is why cats are better than dogs. I love them. Cats are better than dogs. Okay. What was I talking about? Right, Minecraft to Super fanfiction. Wrote Allium Duo Angst MCD fic. Major character death fic. 3 months ago. November 14th. Not 16th. 5th, but 14th. And today's actually today. Somebody commented on my fic like, hey, can I write a continuation of this? And I was like, sure, fuck yeah. And they're like, cool, yo, I have a similar fic to this. It's also Allium Duo Angst. It's on my account. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna read that. And I read it. And now I have Allium Duo Brainworms. And I've written 3,500 words today. Which is wonderful. I usually can't write more than... Usually I write 200 or 300 words per day because I'm part of a writing daily thing with my friends. My record is 6,500 words, which was... What fic was that? Oh, that was Lesbian's fic. Lesbian's fic is a whole thing. So I got Brainworms and I've written 3,500 words. It's a great AU and I can't wait to get home and finish it. Gods. I always forget that I have social anxiety. Like, I always forget there's a lot more people around out today than usual. It's like whenever I see a person, I just have to shut up because I will die otherwise. I don't really act at it, but I am a very anxious person. So this is sort of killing me by the conduit of my social anxiety, which is really fun. So that's great. I genuinely don't think I really act like it, but I do have anxiety. I'm not fucking lying. Holy shit. Okay. We're almost back home. Right. Today's Magnus Protocol episode was fucking insane. I know I'm circling like all the way back to the start of this episode, but it was insane. Oh, my leg's starting to hurt. Fuck chronic pain. It can go kill itself. Cars. Even more cars. Like 3 of them. Fascinating. Alright. Oh, guys, I can feel their eyes on me. Рядом. Переходим. Because we have Hilltop Center. Hilltop was a place in the Magnus Archives, which is the first thing. Was Hilltop Road. It's like a very, 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 very important place to the lore. And that it being an important place originated from a mistake that Johnny Sims, the writer of the podcast, made, because he said that an event happened at one point, but then he said that there was a statement that was after that point, but the Hilltop Road hadn't written down yet. So it's like, oh, maybe it's a rift in time and things happen, weird things happen to you. Leaks from other realities. Like I think that's one of the solution for who the person was with the weird timeline. She was from another reality, and yeah, I think it might be Celia, who I'm hearing many suspicions that she's the same Celia as the Magnus Protocol Celia. So Hilltop Road was the thing, and the protagonist of Magnus Archives is named Jonathan Sims, who's named after the show's podcast main writer, Jonathan Sims. We usually call him Johnny Sims. Where should I put it in? Alright guys, it's mail time! Mail time! Place your bets now. Do we have mail or not? Let me find the mail king. We got the mail king. Okay, place your bets now. We open it in 3, 2, 1. We've got mail. First off, we have... Ooh, something about provincial elections. We have... Ooh, a mail key. We have Costco magazine. But, let's see what's in the mail. It's proper mail key. This is for box A, which is the big one. It's in my pocket. Alright. Oh, that's a big box. Yeah, I think my dad mentioned this to me. This isn't to the right people. This is in Russian, the box itself. Right, I'm gonna take the key with me. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it in the mailbox, but I do genuinely think that this is not for us. I think my dad mentioned something about mail to the wrong people maybe being the mailbox, and I was like, oh, but what if it's not? Because I really like opening these big mailboxes, but yeah, no, it's not for us. So, it's a doodle. By the way, if you always hear rustling, that's doggy bag. I don't have enough hands to carry both my phone, especially the leash and the doggy bag, so I kind of have to pass it between the two, so lots of rustling. My sincerest apologies. Right, put that back in there, right? I think I did. Oh well. Oh, that's a satellite, not a star. Huh. Right, so Jonathan Sims is the protagonist of Magnus Archives, voiced by Johnny Sims. His real name is actually Jonathan Sims, but Johnny Sims used to be part of a band called the Mechanisms, where he played a character named Johnny DeVille. So the only thing we're missing here is a character named Jonathan DeVille. And then it'll be a perfect square. Of sharing names and first names, last names. I fucking love the Mechanisms. They're insane. I adore them. I wish I could be one of them, but that's probably a bad idea because they're immortal. The characters, not the actual people. It's not people playing the characters. The Mechanisms characters are immortal, and they hate it. You know, I should be given more hands, like a third hand, to do things with. It'd be so much easier. Oh. Alright, sorry, the episode ends here. We are home. I kind of forgot that I need to end this. It has been 34 minutes. Almost. Alright, thank you so much for listening. Bye! Hi, Lepidopter here again. I'm going back without my dog actually this time, so this is Dog Walk Rambles Extras. To grab the package, because I need to do that. My dad was just like, oh, you should grab the package. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab the package. So now I'm here on my way back to the mailbox. This extras thing will be even more scuffed, because I'm gonna need to be, putting my phone on top of the package in order for it to keep recording, because I can't hold it, because as mentioned, literally 2 minutes ago for me, I don't have 3 arms, unfortunately. I am so sad over it. Fuck, man, if I could, I don't like it's not that I don't like my body, it's I want wings, I want non-human features, because Species dysphoria. Actually, that reminded me to go on a ramble about, oh gosh. I don't even know what to call this stuff. The other community, we're just gonna call it. Because I am a Tumblrite. I'm a Tumblrina. I love the word Tumblrina. I know shit. Like, a lot of shit. Okay, put it. Guys, you're going in the mailbox. No, I'm not, because that would mean leaving my phone in there. It's a shit idea. I'm sorry to say that I care about my phone more than about you guys. Right, so this mailbox is in Russian. Let's see who it's addressed to. Do I have my lamp? Torch. I do. It's... okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I know who this is to. I'm not gonna say the names because real names. New group alert. Okay, and bye-bye to the fancy key. I will miss my fancy key. Alright, grabbing the package now. You guys are on the package, by the way. And up we go. Okay. Audio quality is gonna be shit, but that's okay because this is extras and not part of the official episode. Oh, guys. Official episode, as if this is anything but scuffed. I love the word scuffed. You can use it to describe so many things. But I'm not gonna walk over the sewage drains because I don't want my phone falling into there in case I trip and die or some shit and my phone slides off and into the sewage system. I don't want my phone to turn into a Ninja Turtle. Oh, that'd be great, actually. Hi, phone. Oh, you're a Ninja Turtle now. Okay. Have fun fighting crime and the Shredder. And I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm a 2018 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stan. Not stan, but like I'm a big fan. God's word stan is so weird. Okay, that's for another time. These dog walks are too short. I need to ramble more. I need more time to ramble. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for listening. I love you all. This is the extras part of episode 2 on February 22nd, 2024. Over. Bye-bye.